Beloved of God, while I was coming today, I just got home a few minutes ago, and then the body came upon my heart, and I was moving with Minister Ozana, so I began to share with him. And then the Lord began to show me some things about the concept of divorce. And then I need to share it. You see, divorce is more than what we think it is. But my prize for you is you will never have a reason to do it. Because divorce is more worse than death. It is not easy to divorce when the love is genuine. Are you there? You see, when the love is genuine, huh, even if you write a document, you will by yourself go to that court and change everything you have written. That's why Jesus kicked against divorce. Are you getting what I'm saying? You see, marriage is not what you go into and then you can just decide to whether to continue or not to continue. No. Even when you divorce, the impact will still be there. I'm telling you the truth. That's why I pity some of the young people who just give themselves anyhow. They are not married, they are enjoying the pleasure of sex. Those things they are doing will actually affect them. Because one of the things that makes divorce very hard is the memories that have been shared. Except if the love is not genuine. If the love is genuine, you hear people say, I was going to, the restaurant with my new husband. Then I saw my ex-husband. I just looked away. It's because the love is not genuine. If the love is genuine, anytime you see that person, there's this way you feel. There's a way your heart beats faster. I'm telling you the truth. So if somebody comes to you and they tell you, well, I just divorced my wife, so because I want to marry you, that is a no-go area. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because you see, the things they have shared together will not make it easy for you to enjoy that marriage. Why do you think Jesus kicked against divorce? Why do you think Jesus did not encourage divorce? Because Jesus knew, the trauma that is attached to it. Many of the divorcees who eventually marry another person, the person that marries them falls victim because you may not eventually enjoy the marriage. They have shared things. This person you are now coming to stick to has shared a lot of things with the former person. Are you getting what I'm saying? You are there, but she is seeing another picture. You are there, but he is seeing another person. Are you there? You see, divorce is easy when the love is not genuine. That's what I'm trying to say. When the love is not genuine, if the kind of marriage or relationship you are running is, um, divorce is basically marriage. Are you there? So if the marriage you are doing is, let's just see how it will work. Let's see where this thing will end. If that's the kind of marriage you are running, well, divorce will work because in the initial stage you don't really love one another. But I'm saying that if the love is genuine, huh, divorce is hard. And whosoever will come and marry somebody that has just divorced, that person is coming to suffer because it will be hard for them to blend as long as they can still see those people. Are you there? The thing will still be there. The memories will still be fresh. Each time they see those people, whether online or physically, the memory will come fresh. Are you getting what I'm saying? That's the truth. So it is better to prayerfully discern when it comes to the issue of relationship. Don't do hide and seek. Divorce is no go area. You see, if the partner dies, it is still very easy, because this person is dead. Are you getting what I'm saying? But the person is not dead. The person is alive, and you have shared so many things together, and yet you are not together. That is terrible, especially when you now have children. Maybe you have two children, one with him, one with you. That makes it more harder, and that's why Jesus warned the people against divorce. Are you there? You see, the law of the land may support it. Are you there? But the reason Jesus is not supporting it, it may not even be because it's a sin, but because of the trauma, the problems that you will face, the imbalance that you will experience. That's why Jesus is saying no to it. And Jesus now made a statement which is very powerful. He says, whatever God has joined together, let no man put asunder. There are people that they divorced, they said a lot of terrible things to one another. And after some time, they still went back, settled it, and they are now together. I can tell you this boldly. Most of those people who married divorcees, most of them, are you there? They always end up having issues with that union. Go and make your research. One of the issues they will begin to have is insecurity. You are now asking, what are you doing on your phone? Hey, I just said I should send message to someone, especially when you have, when you have a child with that person. Every call you make with that ex-husband or ex-wife is a threat to the new person you are now with. So why the rush? Are you get what I'm saying? Why are you rushing? Personally, one of the things I believe that people should not even try to rush into is marriage. Are you there? Marriage is not something you start saying, Lord, look at my age. It's not about age, it's about rest. It's not about I'm getting old. It's about getting rest, not getting old. You can quickly jump into it and you will never find rest. Are you getting what I'm saying? May you not experience this shock. I don't know why the Lord brought it. It was so real to me. The Lord brought it to my spirit this evening. Just so real to me. Are you there? I could feel the way those people, the way they feel. It is a no-go area. And this is where this is where the issue is. If, for example, if the love that the woman has for the husband is genuine, because every child of God, now pay attention to me. This is where we have to be discerning. Don't try to do hide and seek relationship. You are the one that will suffer. As a Christian sister, you are following God now. You are listening to teachings now. You are in the school of the University of Discipleship. You are doing a lot of things. You are taking instructions now. It will not now get to the point to choose. For you to now say you want to pick any random brother, that's not ordinary. Something is wrong somewhere. Are you getting what I'm saying? The person may not be from the same ministry you are committed to, but the person must be somebody that you can see God visibly in his life. Now look at this. Somebody you can see God visibly in our life. Now look at this. Let me tell you something. Beloved of God, divorce is worse than death. I repeat again, divorce is worse than death. I tell you the truth. And if you see, one of the things you can do for yourself as a sister is to keep yourself. Don't give yourself cheaply to anyone for no reason. Don't try it. Don't try it for any reason. You give yourself to, and then somebody is now having sex with you. For what reason? Before marriage? You see, when you lose, are you there? When you begin to give yourself to people, when you begin to give yourself cheaply out to people before marriage, you lose your dignity. You lose your self-worth. You lose your confidence. That's why there are many, even so-called believers who do not have confidence. They don't believe in themselves. They feel so empty. They just feel they are not honorable. Even when you call them with honorable names, they quickly deny it. They just feel they are inferior. Why? They have sold something they should not sell. Don't give yourself. I look at some of these young girls moving around with some of these boys who have not even discerned. They don't even know where you are going. Imagine you are in a car and your driver does not have a destination, you are just wasting your life. Are you there? The first thing to do is, one, don't give yourself cheaply to anyone for whatever reason. I've seen so-called Christian brothers who will be exploiting fellow believers in the faith. They know you to be a Christian brother, and yet you are the one demanding for sex before. What's the meaning of all these things? Keep yourself and keep your dignity. Are you there? Don't begin to create one unnecessary memory with someone that is not going in the same direction with you. Don't begin to bond unnecessarily with people that do not have similar purpose with you. That's why the best time for bonding is in marriage. That's why sex is one of the provisions that God reserved for marriage. There are many people, even when they get married, there's nothing new, because everything they should do in the marriage, they have been doing it before the marriage. So marriage is not new to them. And that's why many relationships do not lead to marriage, because there's nothing new. Everything that should be a surprise, something that you are longing for, you have already done it before the marriage. So if you have done everything that should be done in marriage before marriage, then you are no longer qualified for marriage. And that's why many people, they engage in relationship very long, and yet it doesn't lead to marriage. Don't blame the devil. You are the problem. There's something you have done that you should not do, and that thing is what disqualified you from that marriage. Many of us, that are victim of broken homes, you know what I'm saying. I'm a practical example. I don't even know what it means to enjoy the care of a father. Now people call me father. Are you getting what I'm saying? But even me that they call father, I don't know what it means to enjoy the care of a father. Because at a very young age, at a child, my mom already left my dad. So I don't know what it means for your daddy to come and then you run and say, "Daddy, welcome." I long to have that experience, but I never had it. Thank God that I gave my life to Christ. It was God that now filled up that space for me. So I don't know. Are you there? I was deprived of that aspect of the family, and there was nothing I could do about it. Are you there? You see, you don't just marry because of the way you feel. The way I feel for him, the way I feel for her. No, it's beyond you. Consider your seeds too. Are you there? Because you see, that your choice to say yes to that man, there are a lot of things attached to it. Your ministry is attached to it. Your calling is attached to it. Your purpose is attached to it. Whether you will fulfill your ministry or not is attached to it. Whether you will please God or not is attached to that marriage you want to go into, that relationship you want to go into. Are you getting what I'm saying? Whether your children will be coordinated or not is attached to that decision you are making. So before you just say, because of the way I feel, think, pray, discern, and and confirm. Don't do it alone. Are you there? That's why you cannot do relationship alone and be right. You can't. You need people who are not in that mood with you to discern. You may be doing lovey thing. That's why you need to tell people. You need to carry your pastor along. He will discern. While you are doing the lovey thing and you are drawn in the river of love, your pastor is not drawn in that same river with you. He can call you to order. She can call you to order. Are you getting what I'm saying? Look at this. If you as a Christian, if you marry someone that is, that does not have a genuine love for you, it's just after you, maybe because he sees that you are on fire for God, and then he needs somebody that is on fire for God, somebody that is a Christian, so that by the time he is outside doing all his terrible things, at least he is sure that his wife is not doing those terrible things he's doing. There are people like that. They are very selfish. They know that they will still go out to meet other women. So they want to marry a Christian sister who they are sure that, okay, this one will not jump on. Are you getting what I'm saying? This one will not go after other men. They are ready to go after other women, but they are looking for a wife. They want to settle down with a lady that will not do what they will do. Are you there? So if you end up marrying that kind of man as a lady, you will have a problem. The problem is this: you will love the man genuinely, and the man will not love you genuinely. Now, this is where the problem comes. At any time, the man may choose to divorce you. If he does, he will not feel the pain. You will feel the pain. You are the one that will feel the trauma. Are you there? You are the one that will be in hell. Are you getting what I'm saying? He will not feel anything because even from the start, his love is not genuine. Hello, Christian brother. Huh? Don't go for a sister that you can't see God visibly in her life. You will be the one to suffer. In the case of divorce, you will be the one to feel the hurt. Because from the initial level, the love is not genuine. Are you getting what I'm saying? This is why we must be careful. It is not reasonable to say, well, I'm growing old now. It's not reasonable. Your job is to focus on the assignment God has given to you. Are you there? God will work things out in the right time. Everything is beautiful in their time. Are you there? It doesn't matter how good it looks. If it happens before the right time, it is not beautiful. That's what you should note. Beloved of God, divorce is not an option. Don't even think of it. But when you marry the wrong person, divorce becomes inevitable. It becomes inevitable. Jesus does not have a hand in it because he knows the danger that is attached to it. He knows the danger that is attached to it. When you marry somebody that is divorced and the person truly loves this other person that is leaving him or her, you have indirectly married a dead person. Why? That person you have married will be dead to you, but will be alive to that former partner. So you will be in that relationship, you will be in that marriage, struggling to please your wife. You'll be there struggling to please your husband. Are you there? Meanwhile, you have not even pleased God. Your relationship with God is still there, but yet you are struggling to please the woman. You are struggling to please the man because you married the wrong choice. Are you there? Now you want to live up to standard because you know the man that the woman left, that man is very rich, and you are still trusting God. So sometimes you have to go and borrow something. You have to borrow money to buy gift for her so that she will not remember that former. You don't need all these things. Why keep yourself in bondage? Are you there? This is bondage. This is bondage. Are you with me? If we apply scriptural principles, are you there? There will be no need for divorce. I'm saying that if the love is genuine, divorce will be hurtful. Divorce will bring you into hell even while you are still on earth. Now, even when you don't see that person, what of the memories? There are some partners, they are in the room with their husband, they are in the room with their wife, but the picture in their mind is that ex-husband, is that ex-wife. And then imagine your husband is looking at you and then he's smiling, and then you too, you are smiling. In your mind you feel, he loves you so much. And then suddenly he just mentioned the name of his ex-wife. Suddenly she mentioned the name of her ex-husband. How will you feel? How will you feel? So when you divorce, are you there? You are creating more problems because the next person you want to go and join yourself with now will fall victim of your emptiness. Are you there? That's the truth. So if at all you will have to start a new relationship, you will need to heal first because that your heart that is hurting, that is broken, you need to heal up. There are people, they don't take time to heal up. They just jump into another union, and that one will now fall victim. Wisdom is profitable for direction. I feel in my spirit that I need to say this again. If you are listening to me now and you have been engaging in, you are in a relationship and you know the things you are doing in that relationship is ungodly, message me immediately. Not tomorrow, today, and let's talk. Something has to be done. Your life is precious to God. And somebody is saying, well, I just joined this group. I don't even know him. You don't need to know me. Are you there? What is important is that God intervenes into your matter. God rescues you now before it is too late. Are you there? That person that is touching you, touching you, now you have become a toy. You have become a toy in his hands. You have become a toy in her hands. There are sisters that will lure brothers, are you there, into sin. It's not only brothers that is seducing sisters. Sisters do it. I've met with people and the sister told me she was the one that brought the brother into it. I've had those cases like that before. Are you getting what I'm saying? If you are in any relationship that is not glorifying God based on the things you are doing there, you better reach out to me and let God rescue you fast. Remember, divorce is not an option. Are you there? Divorce is more worse than death. It's never an option. And this is the truth. If we allow God to lead us, divorce will not be a reality. Imagine the pain you will cause for your children. Your children are growing without a mother. And then they even ask, what of mommy? Mommy is not dead, yet they cannot even feel motherly love. Daddy is not dead, yet they don't even know what it means to have fatherly care. And this new man you have now married now, this one is showing discrimination. He loves his own children more than the one you brought. You know, this kind of thing. You are just complicating your life. I pray for you in the name of Jesus. Your life will not be complicated. In the name of Jesus, you are delivered from wrong relationships. The same God that has led me to come up with this teaching, an emergency teaching tonight, we deliver you from every form of wrong association, wrong relationship in the name of Jesus.